This is a precursor to the intro. I was going to do some reading on Suga, but you know what? I felt more into Jungkook needed to be kind of stepped up. So yeah, these there are three individual full readings, one for JHope, one for Jimin, and one for JK. Chapter links will be provided because I hook you up and I won't let you down. So yeah, let's get into this video now. JHope enlisting, Suga going on tour, Jimin, his solo project's coming out. What's going on with BTS? Let's look into this. Hello, my friends. Hi, it's me, Dee Sparta, and welcome to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well. I know right now there is a lot of shock. I not too shocked, although I'm like, dang, with JHope enlisting in the military basically a year early. And I know people are shocked. A lot of people had thought that it would be Suga, that, August D, he would be next. But he's not, obviously, because all of a sudden, it's like when he turns 30, he's going on tour. So I don't know what is going on there. Well, maybe I have an idea. I've tried to do a reading on that. I also recently did did birthday reading for JHope. One of the things I did keep seeing, I was seeing choices, feeling disconnected, worried about everyone, wanting to move on, and him making a change, going and leaving to do something, moving on. And so that was this is his choice. He's enlisting, and I get a strong sense it's like he just wants to get it over with, be done. Jin is there. Maybe they'll meet up. Maybe they'll cross paths while he's training. That could be interesting. I think he's wrapped things up. He's just got his Disney Plus documentary released. If you haven't seen it, it's about Jack in the Box making. Check that out. But yeah, I think he's got all the stuff in place, and he's just going to be moving on now and doing military. This has shocked people. And you have Suga, he's like on his way doing the very first solo tour of any BTS member, and people are kind of like, he's the one who does the first tour. It's exciting. I can't wait, to see it. Hopefully, I'm not going to be able to see it in person because it's not going to be anywhere near me. But I'd catch it on, a video, streaming something, hopefully, legally. Anyway, and then, Jimin's finally, his solo project is being released. We've seen little glimpses of it. We've seen some names of the songs. Some people are noticing that Set Me Free Part 2 is listed. And they're like, wait a minute, didn't August D with him do Set Me Free come out a few years ago? And yeah, so are these connected? What's going on? I'm like, hey folks, let's do this reading. Right now, Jungkook, JK, he's quiet. Taehyung V, he is he's done that show that he's working on. People are upset that he's not getting enough attention, that he's participating in this. And I don't think these guys don't need a whole lot of support, because they just have to, breathe, and the news is reported everywhere. They look at somebody and it's like, oh wow, did you see that look? They don't need as much promotion, folks. But yeah, I think maybe Big Hit's putting a lot of their money to promote things into other areas, trying to build them up. Plus, this whole acquisition of stocks from SM, that whole merger, yeah. Uh-huh. Now, I did do a reading on Jimin and his solo career, and I did that on a Patreon, and I will kind of do catch up on here, reading here. Just keep in mind, my videos on Patreon are a lot more candid. I could sometimes be a little bit more open and say things than when I went here on YouTube because of the mass amount of things that people see. And some people don't like to hear when something's not going the way they want it to go. So, yeah, I just, protect myself. And plus, I can't be swearing as much. And I don't swear a whole lot, but I do. When I see something, it's like, holy, me, if you've been around, if you subscribe. Plus, this is a reminder, please subscribe to this channel. We're growing. Thank you so much. Share my videos so others can see and let them see what's going on. And yeah, I'm not going to get into the astrology because, folks, we already know a lot of the astrology. And yeah, I will revisit this birth charts definitely of Jimin and JK soon. That is something I think I would like to do for y'all because I've been asked to, since we do know officially from themselves directly what their time of birth was. But we all know Yoongi, he is Pisces, and Hoseo, yeah, he's Aquarius. Yeah, JHope's Aquarius. Jimin is Libra. V is Capricorn. Jungkook is Virgo. Now, RM is also a Virgo. I'm not really going to be focusing on him, although I'm like, what is he up to? And then you have Jin, who's Sagittarius, and yeah, he's working away in the military, probably counting the days to be free. I think he's also hopeful that he can run into his buddy JHope. Maybe JHope wants to be there to protect something for Jin. I don't know, but we'll find out sooner or later, and perhaps get an inkling of something in this coming reading. So, are you all ready? Because here we go. All right, everybody. Yeah, I'm not like, how am I gonna do this? Am I gonna set up little mini for each person? Kind of just want to get this overall. Yeah, we're gonna start with JHope here. Okay, just people are really shocked. He's touched that people care so much. Okay, the Hierophant popped out there. That's an interesting card. But it could be an organization, something like the military. Okay, let's see here. What are you up to? Why did you join so soon? Too many cards popping out there. Give me. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune's reversed. The Ace of Wands reversed. Oh, I just knocked down the Angel. Death is upright. The Chariot's reversed, and yeah, let's take a look at these cards, because there's a whole lot going on here, and I'm kind of sensing. Oh, I didn't. Here's the cards, folks. Sorry, I forgot to give you the screen. So we have the Hierophant upright, the Wheel of Fortune upside down, Ace of Wands, that's like a closing that, upright, there's usually new opportunities, but it's like closing. And yet here's death. It's like coming to an end to have a rebirth. And then the Chariot reverse, though, adds, I'm just having some concerns. And then like, this has to do with organized religion or tradition or obedience, conformity, getting social approval, following the traditions, dogma. And when, him joining the military is something that every young man, in South Korea that is a tradition. This is what this organization expects of people, and it's to get approval from others by enlisting. If you don't, it's like, well, why are you trying to sneak out of it? Now, the Wheel of Fortune, though, is reversed. And that concerns me because this decision was not on his own, okay? There is a lot of outside influences that pushed him into this direction. The Ace of Wands here is reversed. And, that's fire. And usually with its upright, this is like, new beginning, something cool happening. But this is feeling powerless, unable to do anything. And I get a sense, when it was JHope, like, he sees everyone just disconnecting, everyone going off on their own and feeling powerless, that he can't do anything to help others, or just feeling like, everyone is going apart with Jin gone. It just hits everything. Now, death upright here means this is the end of a cycle, and so this is a new beginning, and it's usually something very unexpected, a very unexpected change. And that's what we're seeing here with it over, the Hierophant, that he made a choice to follow and be obedient, and this is ending this legacy that we've seen of BTS going. Now, I'm not saying that we're not going to see a BTS reunion, but what I'm saying is, like, right now, they're apart. And it is really heavy on him. And there's a lot of questions of, will we really come back in 2025? Are we going to be in any condition to... I think Hobie is being pushed into this. I think it has to do... I'm not going to... let's just keep going, and I have an idea why, but I just want to see a few more cards before I jump down that rabbit hole. Do you notice there's 4 major arcana cards in the mix of this? This is a heavy reading. The Chariot reverse. See, the Chariot often is going forward, traveling, it's a journey and victory, but this is just loss of direction, loss of discipline. This is just stagnation. Just what he had hoped to happen didn't happen, and we get that with this being under the reversal of the Wheel of Fortune, where outer influences pushing him into this direction. And it's like, okay, fine, I will do this, It's a tough choice that he didn't want to have to make and being pushed into. Okay, so the 5 of Swords is upright, and that's right under the Ace of Wands. Swords is air energy, just like, JHope is an Aquarius, that's air. And 5 often is like, there's some kind of conflict. And I'm seeing... Okay, what? This is... just, this is like, I give up. And it can also be a self sacrifice, or feeling bullied into something, walking away, just feeling defeated. Some kind of sneaky underhandedness happening around him. And with this under the Ace of Wands that's reversed, where he feels powerless and, you know, unable to move, go forward, just trapped. And then this other card that came is the Eight of Wands. This had fell out, and it's reversed. And this is kind of like panic, just getting stuck. This is apathy, and this is over the Hierophant and death. And so, yeah, this was a quick decision, and it was kind of pushed on him to be the next. And with the way he's been feeling, it was kind of like, okay, well, fine, for whatever. Now, here's the World upright, and this is over the upside down Wheel of Fortune and Chariot. This means this is a completion. This is going to complete his cycle. So he's going to go in. He's probably going to do pretty well. You know, I think he's lost without having everyone around him. And so he is trying to, you know, recreate harmony and balance. And he needs that. That is so important to him. Okay. And the Magician reverse, which is over the upside down Ace of Wands and the Five of Swords. Not too surprised, because I kept saying there's some kind of deception. And yeah, there is some deception. Something that is forcing him to be, because he wasn't prepared to do this. This was not something, you know, it was like, I have more time, but I think there's still hope that, you know, 2025 BTS is going to get together. That means everyone's got to be done with their enlistments. Well, not everyone. Like JK, you know, he doesn't have to enlist until like 2027 now. So you know, you got these younger guys who don't have to hurry. So it's like, let's get all the older ones done with the military their service. I think there's still strange stuff going on with Suga. But I think this was like, you know, done as more as a distraction, so you wouldn't pay attention to what someone else is doing. You know, someone else who should be enlisting. I really think that that's what this is. And I think he's also worried about Jin. I want to pull a couple cards for him. More cards. Let's see here. I'm going to use my fairy deck here. Fairy Letterman deck. Let's see here. Almost like he's running away, hoping this is going to fix things. He's not going to feel so lost either. He's hoping that he won't. Okay. So here's the 9, and this is flowers, blossom, bouquet in the Letterman deck. And this is the Queen of Spades. This is appreciation, the House of Appreciation. And this is like, brings luck often. Favorable attention. Let's see here. It can lessen any negativity with the other cards that I'm going to pull here. So let's see here. Huh. 27. 27, you see that the fairy is holding a letter, and this is there is some kind of, once again we're dealing with documents, messages, written correspondence of some kind. Okay. Someone's very appreciative of JHope enlisting. Okay, and then 34. 34 is our fishies. Has to do with often business, commerce. It could be independence. This is the house of money and resources, the king of diamonds. Interesting. Why is money involved? Appreciation, an offer, money. Commerce, like good business. 23. This is our nieces, and they're usually, this is about needing to repair something that's stressful, something taken, anxiety and worry. And that's under the House of Appreciation. That's a little weird. Oh no, and then 10. I'm seeing what's happening here. I'm getting this. This is cutting down. This is the ending of something. This is quick decisions. With the scythe there, house. It's the house of and fast endings and clearing of things. It's the Jack of Diamonds. Now I just pulled 29. And 29 is the Ace of Spades. This is some woman involved. A woman involved with changing with the money, and it's like what I see here is him being told, it's, we would really appreciate you doing this, and some kind of money transfer or transaction with a woman involved, and a very fast, quick decision, hastily. It's like, if you want to continue your career and being able to perform and travel performing, you need to do this or else, kind of thing. It's sneaky. There is some sneakiness and deception going on with, and why, he's going now. But yeah, I don't know if we'll ever find out the whole grimy truth behind that decision. Okay, let's transition and go over and check out Jimin. Welcome back, and now we're going to talk about Jimin and his solo project. Let's see here. I'm just like happiness and love and career. Let's see here what is happening, my friend. Okay, so this is interesting. Well, we have the world reversed, the sun reversed, and the Seven of Swords. What is getting on? These are this. The world upside down. I kind of get this more of he's feeling like his world is being turned upside down. It's more and just this, incompleteness, lack of closure coming on. There's going to be he's feeling no closure about something. With the sun reversed also, this is feeling lonely, pessimistic, being confused, depressed. Even though he's launching his solo album, so much is going on around him that's just like, ugh, almost like a sucker punch. And then we have, the Seven of Swords. And you see in the card, it's just like, yeah, I'm out of here. This is being betrayed, making plans to go on. This is being strategic, a little deceptive. He is up to something. He's very cunning, making plans. I don't know. It's like he feels like he's being pushed, and he has to not be upfront with what's going on. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles reversed. If it's upright, that's usually being greedy and stingy, but and poverty. But this is the end of a hardship. This is finally becoming financially secure. This is making progress. This is overcoming adversaries. This is recovering. And with that under this world where I think there is he's making choices, then he feels like I'm hearing his dad. Something about his dad. I say his dad, and what pulls up the Emperor card reversed. The Emperor is that paternal figure, that father. But it's reversed. So there is some discourse going on with him and his father, unfortunately. And I get a lot of it has to do with money, finances, being, he's very self-centered, he's angry, he is very pushy and domineering, and with that under the sun that's reversed, I just, that gives me that some of his sadness and this confusion and pessimism he's feeling is because of the father. So, the father to him is like his son is a token. It gives him gains. I'm not going to say he doesn't love his son, and I'm not going to say Jimin doesn't love him. I do believe there is love. You can love a parent and still be hurt by them. And a parent can love their child, but hurt them because they don't always realize that their actions are counterproductive. And they're not seeing beyond themselves. So, yeah, there's love, but there is discord. Scene. One. Okay. And here's the King of Swords. This popped up. And it is over the Seven of Swords. And this is air energy. The King of Swords is, because sometimes identify as the Gemini, but with it upright, this is just ambition, truth, discipline, um, feeling like, okay, everything is, I have to be logical here and not just think on my heart. I've got to be wise in making this and very ambitious decisions. And yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Moon. That's interesting to me. The Eight of Cups is all about walking away, leaving everything behind. This is a breakup. This is a withdrawal, retreat, moving on, walking away, just disillusioned with everything. And the Moon here, this is upright, and the Moon upright, this is having to follow the intuition. There is illusions, things, an illusion of happiness going on between in his relationship with his father. But it's an illusion. It's gonna come clear. Father is not happy. He is suspicious that Jimin's up to something. I think Jimin's closing the door, chapters on one part of his life. And as soon as I start saying that, look what card popped up here. The Three of Wands. It's the Three of Wands, and it's upright. And you see he's looking out. This is looking ahead. This is traveling. This is working with someone else. Teamwork. Networking potential. Like, maybe he's going to be going out more, making more connections, and for his own career, what he wants to do, and performing, or just he wants to travel, get out. I just see wanting to travel, wanting to get away. Let's travel. I think once he gets he's going to be so relieved having the solo project finally out. People have been wanting one from Jimin for so long. It's like we get a song and nothing, it's. So I know that this is huge and people are buying it. And I'm excited about all this, and I'm going to pull out a few Letterman cards also, and I'm using my fairy deck. Okay, here we go. Jimin, what you up to, buddy? And this pain coming out, pain being revealed through his project. I'm seeing that, that it was a healing process for him. And here is, on the Letterman deck, is the number 30. And you see the flower. This lily is has to do with family. It's a King of Spades. House of purity, house of family. This is a lily. This could be a father figure or their father, the person's father. It is somebody who is over 30 years of age. So his father is definitely coming through in these readings and having a huge impact on Jimin right now on what he's going to do. It's like, why don't you just get in with, just stop slacking and join the military. Get this over and done with, boy. You got to get back out there touring with BTS. And it's like, no. And here's the sun. And this is usually a good fortune. This is victory. This is a positive outcome, success. So let's see what's connected to that success here. 22 here. This is the crossroads at making decisions, separating choices, going another way, being independent. I see him walking away from, it's like, Dad, I love you. I need you to respect me. And until then, I'm walking away. I have to go and do this. This is for me. I'm no longer going to be living for you, living out what you want. I got to do this on my own. And here's 36, the cross. And this is the cross is about a burden, emotional hardship. Sometimes it's about religion or feeling guilty, burdens, faith. This is him. And it's over the lily. It's like, you have become this burden. You keep making me feel guilty. You keep hurting me, and I have to break ties. And this is a huge sacrifice for me. And I'm going to do this. Yeah, he will be successful. I mean, that's in doing that. And then here is 9. And, we just recently saw this with JHope also. And this is the bouquet. This is gift, pleasure, favorable attention. It can be, luck. This is the house of luck. So with this over the success, the sun, I mean, that's pretty, I think it looks darker to him than what it is. And that often is. When we are feeling despair and depressed, you can't see clearly the positive outcome of something. You can't see clearly hope. And I think he's starting to realize, I can do this. I need to do this. And here is 34. And once again, we're dealing with this popped up with JHope also. Wow. Okay, so this has to do with business events and wealth and independence, becoming, spending and receiving money. This is him, and it's under the 22, which is, making these decisions. And it also can be a man with dark hair. So this could be him, or, making his decisions against what his father wants. So you can read into that. Tell me what you think in your comments. And let's do, I don't feel like I want to do Suga like I was originally going to do. I'm feeling JK, because it's like I'm getting this dark void. Where is he? What's going on? Is he being silenced? So, I think I might change directions. So, here we go. Hello, we're back, and we're gonna do JK right now. Young guy, something, I don't know. I'm really curious, and so I want to get into this. What is he doing? Is he still just resting, relaxing, doing nothing? He's excited for Jimin, and the whole thing coming out is Jimin's nervous about people's reactions, and JK's like trying to reassure him it's going to be okay. And the card that popped out here is the Fool, and it is the very first of the major arcana cards. And this often has to do with the starting, new beginnings, a free spirit, a fresh start. So JK is working, he's something new is coming in, a fresh start. He is feeling like a free spirit. I think he feels like someone's trying to shut that down. I got this. Well, you were lucky this time. This whole, okay, You defied us, ha ha ha, funny, yeah, it was successful, but no. And so, yeah, this is what popped out was it was the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This is financial security. This can also be wealth and sensuality, so independence, finding independence. And then the Three of Cups. This is friendship, community, happiness, partying, celebration. So, huh. Okay, the Magician, which is right after the Fool in the whole major arcana. It's interesting that it's popping up now. This is manifesting things, creating, manifest with confidence, taking action, self confidence. It's about manifesting with your, your destiny, having the power and the abilities to do whatever he wants. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Boom! That is, Jungkook, he is a Virgo. This is Earth energy, and we're seeing this a lot of Earth energy popping up. Not surprised. And this is over the Queen of Pentacles, and this is about this whole family leaving, and also leaving a legacy. This is leaving behind something, being able to have their own security financially. Let's see here. What's coming under that Three of Cups? Okay, let's see here. There's a lot of cards. Ooh. The Emperor reversed. It looks like somebody, we know the evil Emperor, is trying to put a stop to things that Jungkook wants to do. I think he sees that he's been too cocky, feeling like he can do anything when you see the Magician, treating him like a fool, because they consider him to be young and naive, but JK is not that naive. Then Justice popped out. The Knight of Pentacles. So Justice, which is interesting because it's over the Fool and the Magician. Major arcanas are all together over here. But in this respect, Justice is finding balance and fairness, truth coming out. There's clarity to what's going on. There's going to be a clarity of revealing of what's been happening actually behind the scenes of BTS. Then the Knight of Pentacles, which is over the other Pentacle cards, as you can see, it's over the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight, this is action. This is Taurus energy, which is like home and security. This is having hard work, working hard, having been a very, stubborn yet trustworthy person, reliable, responsible. He's not the baby anymore, and like everyone likes to treat him as such. And then over the Three of Cups and the Evil Emperor, we got this Three of Swords, which is a breakup, a heartbreak, sometimes. But I'm getting more of, there is, things are breaking up, things are moving on. There's grief, there's sorrow. He is, it has to do with this Emperor dude, whom totally is trying to block any progress like I was thinking. And so JK is like, I have to leave. I have to break up from this. Yeah. Uh, he probably is not going to be renewing a contract anytime soon. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to do the Letterman deck again, folks. All right, Jungkook, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Is that what he's going to let me see? Let's see here. I'm just getting a lot of different imagery. It's like a boat. Okay, so here's 31, which is interesting. So they're just this wishful looking off. This is, this is the sun, the ace of diamonds. This is the house of success, the house of will. I just see, positive outcome coming from him, success. Things are going to come to light once again of what's been happening, how the industry's really been treating him. I think all that's going to be popping out. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, it's gonna make a sacrifice or something, in which is, here's 36 with the cross. Like we saw with Jimin, there's this feeling burden, feeling suffering, and it's time to just make a sacrifice what has been dear to me to move on. And I'm seeing this as sacrificing what BTS was so I can move on, so it can grow, they can grow, and everyone change. There has to be change in order for them to be able to grow, and ending this buildup that they've had. It's he's realizing he has to let go of things and not feel like he can control or have, a say in everything. Okay, so here's 4. 4 here in the Letterman deck it's kind of hard to see what's going on. There's like a lot of this is home. Okay, I'm used to seeing a house, but that's different. Okay, so this is the King of Hearts, the House of Home Affairs and Security. This is his immediate environment. So he is making a sacrifice of changing things around home. Let's see what else pops up with those to clarify. Give me some clarification here, please. Don't toy with me, JK. Just okay. Bunch of cards. Nope. I gotta narrow it, please. Narrow this down, please. Okay. So 22, we've seen this, and 29. Okay. 22. Ooh, interesting. It didn't have to do with this, but this is being at a crossroads, which is under the sun. Making decisions, moving on, changes, doing a different route, separating from a group. 29 here. This represents him. And him making that sacrifice. It could be his mother also, I think, is concerned about him. 25 is a ring. This is contracts, promises, stability. commitments. This is the house of commitments, the ace of clubs. This is also going to be going around in circles or something predictable, stability, which is right under home. Marriage, commitments. What? Buddy, give me a card. Whatever decision he's making, it's gonna. This woman is very concerned and feels like he's sacrificing too much. Work is coming into play here with the fox. This is 14, and this usually means somebody who it has to do with work, and often someone, a trickster, deceptor, someone very cunning. This is the fox, which is card 14, the 9 of clubs, and being disrespected. So what's going to come to light and make his decisions about is because of what's happening at work, this deception and lies. It's breaking. He's making changes, and I think his mother is worried about his well-being because he was forced to grow up under the lights and not have a life, and worried that he's going to make a bad choice. And yeah, here's the mountains, 21, and the mountains. This is like a struggle, a delay, obstacles, the enemy. So this is maybe there is like this guilt, like I have to follow, I don't want to disappoint my family. I appreciate them. I don't want to disappoint, but there is this moving on that's going to be happening. 32 here, as you can see, is the moon, and this is how others perceive him. This is also someone very famous and attractive. This is a lot about emotions, something about home, and I think maybe his family wants him to just settle down and get married. Work has been the obstruction for this. Having to work. Now that he's not, he's just goofing off. They're worried, there's this worry. What's he going to do next? And they're worried about what he's going to say and do. He's in this mentality of screw it, I'm going to do what I want. But he's at this crossroads where he knows the decisions he makes is going to hurt somebody, someone, no matter what he chooses. And there's going to be this heartbreak, whatever he chooses to do, disappointing one person or another, and, family or friends, it's like he's conflicted and he is waiting things out a bit. Okay, so there we go. I hope you enjoyed these readings. I did like 3 individual full readings. This video is a little long, and yeah, I have chapter links set up. I love you guys. Please remember that you should be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and subscribe to this channel. Why not? Hit the notification bell so you know when my videos come up. And yeah, I love you guys. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. I'll see you around.